What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Worlds TV. If you guys are new, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. And don't forget to hit that bell notification right at the top to stay up to date with recent content on this channel. Also, don't forget to follow us on our social, Worlds TV on X and Instagram, and Worlds TV on TikTok. And today we're going to be talking about WNBA players want to get paid more money. Meanwhile, the league is losing money. So obviously, there's a big conversation coming up with the WNBA Players Association getting out of the current CBA, which expires at the end of this year, and they want to negotiate a new collective bargaining agreement, which in turn the players want to get paid more money, rightfully so. Now, this conversation sparked recently after Notre Dame guard by the name of Olivia Miles decided to forego the WNBA draft as she was projected to be the second overall pick and will enter the NCAA's transfer portal. Again, she's 22 years old, top prospect. This is something that we have never seen from a top 5 projected pick to say, you know what, forget the professional league. I want to stay in college and go somewhere else. And obviously, again, the college landscape has changed with NIL. With now you got these players are making a shit ton of money, rightfully so, as the NCAA and universities have damn near made the college system a slavery. I don't get how these coaches are making millions of dollars, universities are making millions, if not billions of dollars, but the people who are performing, the players who are performing, putting the product on display, don't get a dime. Now you got players making their rightful dollars, rightfully so. And this conversation is sparked again. Hey, well, why did a top 2 protected pick decide to forgo the WNBA draft and stay in college? Well, this goes back to a post or video not too long ago from Angel Reese, on her podcast, and she's saying like, hey, the WNBA players, they want to get paid more money, especially again with the new CBA negotiations coming up. So this is what she said on her podcast not too long ago. I'm gonna share the screen and maximize it for you guys. So here's what Angel Reese said in regards to the WNBA players wanting to get paid more money. Here we go.
Yeah, the CBA is coming up, and I can't wait.
Girl, y'all benefited from everything. Y'all youngins benefited from NIL.
What does that mean? We deserve more.
Of course,
Everybody.
I agree.
Everybody.
Now here's the thing. Angel Reese is right. You guys should deserve more money. Making $74,000 as a professional athlete is utterly ridiculous. But how can you say you deserve more money when your league doesn't make more money? The WNBA is set to lose. Well, actually, no. The WNBA lost $40 million in the 2024 season and won't see any return on that 4 years. 4 years, despite the fact that they had a megastar in Caitlin Clark, who literally was box office all the way around. They had to move venues to bigger arenas when she was coming into town to play against opposing teams. And even the star power of Caitlin Clark still cannot get the WNBA out of a hole. Every single year, the NBA has to subsidize the losses that the WNBA suffers. Look at right here. The WNBA is set to lose $40 million this season, and the NBA won't see any returns from the league for the foreseeable future. So how can you say you want more money from a league that every single year since its inception has lost millions of dollars? The investor, team owners won't see any more of that money. Look at all these different articles. Again, all you got to do is just do a quick Google search. NBA owners furious with WNBA for losing more money in 2024. WNBA set to lose $40 million in 2024 season. This is from sportspro.com. So I don't get what the fuck these WNBA players are thinking. This is the problem with this whole feminist mindset. They want to make just as much as NBA players, but their league is not profitable at all. So how can you go to a company demanding more money? Meanwhile, they don't make any money. They're in the negatives. So what are you going to get the money from? It's utterly fucking ridiculous. And I believe, I think this was, I forgot her name. She was on the Draymond Green podcast or some show. And it was like, well, I think that the NBA players should, donate some of their salaries to the WNBA players. Are you fucking kidding me? No. If the roles were reversed, you think the WNBA players are donating their salaries to NBA players? Hell fucking no. So why should they? Nobody supports the WNBA more than NBA players. They show up, they spend money, they continue to promote the sport. Your sport is just not profitable. If you want to make more money, make the sport profitable. But it's not profitable. Therefore, you guys can't get shit. They want to make more, meanwhile, their league don't make more. They want to make just as much as the men, but have less workload. If you want to make the same amount of money or as close to money that the men make, then play 80 games. play, extend your playoff series to 7 games. But they won't do that because they can't handle that workload. We got to be 100% honest with this shit. So I'm sick and tired of all these WNBA players bitching, moaning, complaining. That's what these fucking females do best. Say, well, we want to get paid more. Okay, you guys want to get paid more, rightfully so. Then fucking make the league profitable. In your first year with Caitlin Clark selling out seats and arenas everywhere, didn't boost y'all money an inch. What the hell is going to then? It's not. It's not. So I don't know where they're getting this shit from. This ideology, this concept needs to stop. This thinking needs to stop. Now, maybe in another 5, 10, 15 years, then maybe, yes. But you can't demand more if you don't make more. The league is not fucking profitable. They lose millions of dollars every single year. The WNBA was the most watched regular season in 24 years. And they are $40 million in the fucking hole. Absolutely makes no damn sense whatsoever. Let's go back to this Angel Reese video. Here we go.
I agree with that.
But we got to get face the consequences.
What?
Damn, we got to get it up.
Y'all gotta
like,
deal with
y'all.
something. Y'all gotta do something.
But the women coming in, not this year, but next year, or because
yeah.
the ones coming in this year will still be on the rookie contract again.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that the year after, they gonna get more. They probably gonna be making more than us.
No, they are.
And that right there is why Olivia Miles decided to forego the WNBA draft and said, you know what, let me stay extra NIL because of the CBA negotiations that are coming up. She's like, you know what, the salaries are going to increase. They're probably going to make, $100,000 their first year, $200,000 their second year. So it's going to go up. But she's like, you know what, she's making more money in NIL. Why should she forego all that, go to the WNBA, make $75,000 a year? And then for what? It's a smart business move. Now, God forbid, hopefully she don't get hurt so she could still be a top 5, draft prospect in next year's draft. But it makes sense. She sees that, well, you know what? Hold on, they're going to make a lot of money next year. Let me stay in college because they're making millions of dollars, 6-figure checks with these NIL money. It's crazy. Stay in college for another year, use up all your eligibility, and then when the CBA kicks in next year, then he's like, you know what? Instead of making 75,000 first year, you can make maybe 100,000, 120, maybe 200,000. It's gonna be significantly more than 75 grand. So it's a smart business move. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
I'm
They
hurt.
are yeah. I've been in the meetings. They are.
I need to get in the. I need to get in the field.
You need to come to the
I gotta-
meeting.
Yeah, better than they're just talking nonsense and bullshit. But for people who don't understand, this is just a quick breakdown and comparison of the WNBA and the NBA revenue. So here you guys go. The NBA revenue last year in 2024 produced $10 billion from current and pending stream. The WNBA only made $200 million. Average salary in the NBA was damn near $11 million compared to the average salary in the WNBA was $116,000. Average ticket price was $94 compared to $52 in the WNBA, and the highest paid player was Steph Curry at $55.7 million. The highest paid player was $241,000, and that's Irene. I don't know how you pronounce the last name. I apologize. And even in the NBA's down year, with loss of viewership is declining, they still ranked in billions of dollars because of all the sponsorship and ad revenue. So even when the NBA losing viewership across the board, they were still profitable. The WNBA had its record viewership since the league was created. It still was 40 million, dollars in deficit. You can't make this up, guys. It's like comparing apples to oranges. It's like comparing a house to a mansion. It doesn't work that way. WNBA, your league is not profitable. You cannot have your players bitching, moaning, and do not understand basic economics and finance. Say, we want to get paid more, but you look at the league's revenue, they're always in the hole every single year. Investors are upset. They're losing money, and they're not going to get that money back anytime soon. So stop bitching. You guys want to get paid more? Make sure your league is profitable. Okay, that's all. Stop trying to be like the men when you guys are not the men. The NBA always has to subsidize the WNBA every single year because they always fucking lose money. You had Caitlin Clark, who brought in record number of viewerships, and this upcoming season is going to continue to bring in record number of viewerships and ticket sales, and you guys will still be in a deficit. It's just the league is not profitable. Face facts. Yet league is not fucking profitable. Stop going on podcasts. Stop going on television shows. Says we want to get paid more as the men. You guys don't fucking make any money. It's just the way it is. If your league was making more, then you guys should get paid more. But your league ain't making more, so therefore you guys should not get paid more. Basic economics. Stop trying to be like the men. Stop trying to be, get paid more than the men, but you guys play, significantly less amount of games. It doesn't work that way. But that's all I had to say about that. I don't want to go on a rant about this. People who understand basic economics and basic finances know that this is how it works in businesses, in corporations, in S corps, and private equity. You have to make money for the money to trickle down to your employees. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Do you agree, disagree with my commentary? Leave a comment down below. Smash like button. Subscribe to the channel. I will catch you guys on the flip side.